What's up everyone? It's Nick from Mining Office, and today we are finally getting to the video on this AMD RX580 8GB card that was sent to me by none other than Xandercoin Mining. So I'll link to that video if you guys want to check it out. Huge thanks to him for letting me test this out. I finally got the Octo Miner, I finally have room for it, so we're gonna go out and try it on Ethereum, see what kind of hash rates we can get on there, and obviously the almighty Ravencoin. So this is an XFX card. It takes a 8-pin and a 6-pin connector, and in my mind, these cards are fairly equivalent in terms of hash power to something like a 1070 Ti like I have here. So we'll confirm that during the testing. If not, guys, there's one thing I just want to hop over to before we get into the video. We were sent over a little mystery box by Cryptee.co, so let me open that up, 1 second. Also, I just wanted to mention we got our first stickers on here, so thanks to Caveman, who was the first to send it over, and Max Voltage. They're both on here. Looking forward to add some more. And onto this. Okay, so we've cut the seal on this. I just want to tell you guys about a few things regarding this mystery box here I'm about to open. These are only sold in the USA, all right? And it's a limited run of 150 of these only. They're limited edition, meaning that the box and whatever's in here will not be available again. So it's basically your time now to get them if you want to. And I think the big ticket item is you have a chance to win a Bitcoin flag. So I think it's basically like this Ravencoin flag, but Bitcoin. So yeah, really cool. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got in here. Here we go. All right, so our first item here will help us keep our brewskis cold, I think. A little ASIC miner sleeve. I don't know what you call these. Very nice. So let's go with some smaller stuff first here. So we got a Cardano shot glass. Oops, I'm knocking over everything here. Cardano shot glass with a little Bitcoin pin. Sweet. And there's also something else in here. What do we got? So it's the Ethereum robot fridge magnet, I believe. Or what is this? No, it's a little pin as well. So very cool. Obviously a different type of pin than this one. Bitcoin. Very nice. Let's get on here. Oh, we got some Dogcoin stuff. Oh no! So a Shiba Inu sticker here looks like. Bitcoin sticker. I might have to put some of these on the Octo Miner. Another Bitcoin and Litecoin sticker. Ethereum. Oh, I don't want to get in the light here. Very cool. What do we got? Another Ethereum here. Sick. I always like stickers. And what do we got in here? Oh, a bag. I saw Caveman Mining actually got a bag like this as well. Not the same design, obviously, but I thought that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to get one. Very nice, very nice. I can obviously make use of this. So pretty cool, guys. That's quite a few items in here, more than I was expecting. So we have the bag, a bunch of stickers, the shot glass. Wow. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. This is how it is in here. Obviously very far from optimal, so a lot of shadows and all that. But so this is what we ended up getting here. Just a quick overview of the stuff. Also, this is a magnet and not a sticker, so I just wanted to point that out. So I just want to take a second to thank everybody over at Cryptee.co. Hagen, thank you very much, dude. This is all really awesome stuff. So without any further delays, let's hop right into the video on the RX580 that's in this Octo Miner. The rest of this video is going to be basically on the computer because all this is through HiveOS. So bear with me, it's my first time playing with HiveOS as well, so let's go.
Alright, so just in case there are some AMD newbies like me out there, I try to go over some base specs for this card. So this should be the exact model of the card I have, right? XFX AMD Radeon 5850 8GB edition GTR XXX, okay? I don't know if it's the white edition or not. I don't know if that refers to the fan color, but the fans are white. So I think it's this exact model. So if we scroll down here to look at the specs, it has a core clock of 1366 and 2,304 stream processors. I believe that's cores. So you can see more of these specs here down here. What I want to look at as well here is the launch date. So this GPU came out the 18th of April 2017, and if we compare this to what I think are the equivalents, which would be more or less the 1070 and 1070 Ti from NVIDIA, what we have here for this family of cards, you can see here the 1070 Ti and over here the 1070, which are both the Pascal architecture. It's closer to the 1070 Ti, I believe. So you can see the cores here, 2432, And memory type 8 gigabit per second, and again the clock here is 1683, so slightly higher clock values here. But in terms of mega hash, both of these do in the ballpark of 31, so that's why I think it's closer to this. And if we just look again at the release dates, if we look at the release date for the 1070 Ti, it also came out in 2017 November 2nd, so after the RX580. Anyway, with that aside, let's actually get into HiveOS for the first time, and let's take a look at some basic functionalities and the card performance. And here we go in Hive for the first time. So you can see the card showing up here. It has Hynix memory. So a lot of the videos I watched on these RX580s normally have Samsung or Micron memory. The one I was sent has Hynix. So I've got it at a stable 31 mega hash right now. Big thanks to Dan Valencia in our Discord channel, the Crypto Kingdom Discord channel. Link will be in the description if you want to join. He helped me out with the overclock settings on this card. The card seemed to be quite picky. I was getting quite unstable hash rates, as you can see up here. But yeah, he helped me out. I was able to get some good settings on this card. I don't know if it's because it's BIOS modded for Ravencoin. That could be the case, why it was so picky. But we got something decent here. So I'll go over the settings quickly. You can see here we have the core clock set to 1150 with core state 1. The core voltage is currently at 850 volts. So normally I'll see this vary between 1150 and 1200, and the core voltage between 850 and 900, depending on the card. This is where it settled out good for mine, with the memory clock at 2100 and the memory state at 1 as well. So to get to these settings, like I said before, Dan set me up with these specific values for core clock, core voltage, and memory. I had tried a whole bunch of different values with, the core index set to 1 to 0, the mem state with different values. I tried so many different things, and anyway, so these are the settings I ended up with. But again, if you're watching somebody's video or looking up a post on Reddit, you can't just copy paste normally people's overclocks. You'll have to test different ones and see what works well on your card. So fans I only have set at 55%. That's because this is in the Octo miner with the really high CFM Delta fans in the front, so I don't need to set this very high. And if we go down here in the tweak, I have the AMD memory tweak set to ref 30. That's because it is recommended here for Hynix memory or Micron memory to set it to ref 30 for Polaris cards, and if you have Samsung, to set it to ref 20. So that's it for the overclocks on Ethereum. I might try and fine-tune these settings a little bit more, just to see if I can get some more mega hash here. But that's a very good baseline, very stable now, and that's what I wanted. Stability overall, and I got a very nice mega hash, I think. These cards normally bounce between 31 and 32, and it's reporting 83 watts here, though I don't think that is very accurate. Normally, the power consumption reporting for AMD cards in HiveOS is not that good, so take this with a grain of salt. So that's it for Ethereum. Let's try and set up some Ravencoin settings. So first thing you're going to want to do to mine a different coin is go to your flight sheet. If you don't have this set up, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to put in your wallet address for whatever coin you're mining. I'm mining on Flypool and obviously still using the Team Red miner because it's still an AMD card. So we're going to go ahead and apply this flight sheet here. You can see it says worker updated successfully, and on the top left you can see we're switching to Raven here, and we're mining to Next Raven wallet. So this is all correct. You can see here we're switching the config now, and what we're going to want to do is play with the overclocks again. So if we go to the overclocking tab here, you can see that we have these overclocks, which we were just running before. I actually set the fan up here because we're going to be changing Ravencoin, but I can actually change this back here. Let's do that. We'll change this back to 55. Sorry, I set that preemptively, so we'll save those settings. And now what we're going to do is we're going to configure a new algorithm. All right, so we're going to select the algorithm here. We're going to look for Kapow because that's the algorithm that Ravencoin uses. And we're going to set up, again, some values here that we think are going to be appropriate. So first off here, what I'm going to try is 1200 on the core. I'm going to try 2000 on the memory. I'm going to set the mem state and the core state to 1 just like they were previously. And the core voltage I will set to 900. I'm actually not too sure what I should put for core voltage, so I'm kind of just YOLOing it here. Fans I will put to 70%. I'll set this aggressive undervolting setting here just to start, and again, same type of thing. We will take the AMD memory tweak ref 30 and apply that. So We can save now, and you can see it'll appear right under ETH. We have Kapow, and yeah, all our settings we just set up are there. And yeah, so basically you can switch between those. I'll set auto select algo, and you can see right away, boom, we switch right to Kapow because HiveOS sees that we're mining Ravencoin. So for Ravencoin, we should use these overclock settings. So this is a way to preset your stuff. That way you can just literally apply a flight sheet, and your overclocks now come with it if you set this little auto set algo. So I think that's a pretty cool little capsule here. Let's go back to our overview and see what performance we're getting here after a bit of time to stabilize on Ravencoin. So I'll check back in a bit. Alright, so I've played around with Ravencoin quite a bit, and I'm running into the issue that I was initially running into with Ethereum. So I might have to play with the overclock some more. I'm open to any feedback in the comments, so please, if you have any recommendations, leave it down below. You guys can see, so I tested it yesterday for a bit. I had an issue where the micro tuning would happen like every few minutes. My hash rate would drop 1 to 2 mega hash consistently. It's not quite reported here, but I would see it in the miner dropping down to 12 even. So I tried it again today. I tried so many different values for core, DPM, voltage, memory. I tried so many combinations. And you can see no matter what, what mega hash I got initially, I always had these drops, sort of. So that's quite strange. I'm not sure if anybody else has had this behavior before. I know it's normal to get slight hash rate variations, but 1 to 2 mega hash on 14 mega hash does not seem like a normal behavior here. So anyway, Ravencoin, you should get around 14 mega hash. I was able to get like 14.75 initially, and strangely, so look, you can see here the last overclock I tried, but it seems like overall I got the best performance with the first ones. Yeah, so anyway guys, that's about it for today. Please let me know in the comments what can fix this potentially. If you do know, I'm open to suggestions. If not, I'm just going to end off with the comparison to this 1070 Ti hash rates on Ethereum. So let's just switch to that screenshot for a second here. Alright, and if we look at that, you can see the GTX 1070 Ti pulls about 30.3 mega hash. We'll put it at that for about 108 watts. That gives an efficiency of 275 kilohash per watt. Considering the RX580 gets 31 mega hash for, I mean, about the same wattage, I guess. I'm not quite sure because, again, the reporting is not that good in the software, so I should have plugged in a watt meter actually in retrospect here. But anyway, so performance is quite similar. I think the RX580 maybe edges out a bit, even taking into account the software reporting difference. I'd love to know your guys' opinion if you also have both cards. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time. Mining Office out.